Hey guys, I'm super pumped to take you for skills yet again today. Thanks to ANZ Netball New Zealand NetFit Clinics. And today's session, as you know, is brought to you by our good friends at New Zealand Police. So for today's session, no surprises. We need our tennis balls, we need ghillie or your favourite netball, and 2 cones or shoes if you're running low on the cone department. Let's get sorted and let's get ready to get started. All right guys, so hopefully you've got your equipment all sorted or close by and you've got your 2 cones down. I'm using Emma's shoes, I hope she doesn't mind. We're gonna get into a quick warm up, then I'm gonna talk through our first lot of activities, and then we're gonna get straight into 30 on, 30 off, as you know. So let's get back into our high knees, jogging on the spot, remembering our hands if you need. Great job. Now we're going to go side slip all the way across your mat, or as far as you can go in your space today. And then I really liked what Kimmy G did the other day, and we're going to go up on 45s now. Great. And changing sides. Beautiful. And we're coming back into the middle, high knees. Then we're going 1 step over, 1 foot back, pretending we've got our cones, or you can be in your cones, whatever suits you today. Beautiful, 1 more. Brilliant. We're dropping down. We're going to be jumping our feet out and in. Warming up our core, because we've got a few core activities today. Pause our feet, shoulder taps with our hands. Remembering if we're feeling load already in our shoulders to move our frame forward. And have a little practice of what we're doing today. Lifting 1 foot up, threading it through. This is what I call wheelies. They're coming up. So let's have a little practice before we get started. 1 more each side. Great. And then back up on our feet. Fast feet on the spot. When I say go, forward, back. As quick as we can. Go, forward, back. Forward, back. Go, forward, back. 1 more, go. Back, beautiful. My heart rate's elevated, that's for sure. And it probably doesn't help there's a super hot day here as well. All right, let's get into our session today. Our first activity, nice little quad burner. We're gonna squat, jump 90 degrees. Squat, 90 degrees. Making sure we're getting low. If you've got any knee pain or back pain, I'm totally fine with a quarter squat, 90-degree turn. A little win also is, if you have sore knees, you can turn your feet slightly out for your squats, making sure your knees go out, quick to a quarter turn. So that's our first activity. And then in between, we're gonna get a range, and of course, juggling. Woo! I'm not sure what type of day it's going to be for me today with my juggling, but juggling in between alternating hands for all of our activities. Number 2, you're going to need ghillie or your ball. We're going to figure of 8 and then smother the ball down on the ground. I might just move my cones back. So this movement here is wonderful for shooters, and I'll get into that a bit later, but you'll do a figure of 8 and smother. Figure of 8, so do about 4 on each side, and then we'll do it the other way around. Figure of 8, smother. Just my cones, figure of 8, smother. And I'll get into where that's useful a little bit later. All right, and what we practice in the warm-up, our wheelies. Then down on the ground in a prone, lift 1 leg off, and then you're scooting it through, touching your bum on the ground. So we're gonna have 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off of wheelies. That's a nice little ab exercise in disguise, that one. And then our last one, that we'll do on the left and right, we're pretending we're driving up court, we haven't received a pass, and we're gonna do a drop step and cut back to get a nice big pass back on the line of the ball. So see that again, we're driving up for a pass, we don't receive it, we've still got eyes on where the ball is, drop step and back. 1 more time. So our drop step is we're pushing on our outside leg, so our right leg heading back in the left direction. And then we'll do it on the other side. We're driving up for a ball, don't receive it, not turning our back on the ball, drop step, back we go. A little bit faster, drop step, back. I actually stole this off Kimmy G last night. I thought it was great, and I thought, you know what, we should practice that as well. So that's the clear and drop step for our last 2 exercises. All right, guys, I don't know about you, I've forgotten my drink bottle today, so this one's gonna be dry and sweaty. Here we go, get our timers. Our first one's our squat 90 degrees. Here we go, squat 90. So we're springing up out of that squat as quick as we can, and we're light on our feet. Beautiful. You can also get a chair, get the trusty chair from the other day and squat to the chair to ensure you're consistent with your depth. Beautiful. Grabbing our renge, calming our breath into our juggling. Again, you guys know the drill. If this is easy for you, single leg is an option, or picking a number and alternating hands. 3, because my number is 3 at lightning. I'm gonna switch every 3. Can hear my timer. All right, our next one, we need ghillie. Our figure of 8, smother. Figure of 8. Now, this is an excellent one for shooters. I'm going out of my lane here talking about shooting, but when the middies drop a little ball in front of you, to make sure you show the umpire that you're clearly got 2 hands on the ball, you want to smother it. Great. Swapping our balls over, calming our breath, straight into it. Loosey lefty. Calming our breath. Walking in our square pattern if you want. 10 seconds. Awesome, ladies and gents, if anyone's joining us. Let us know how your juggling's going. And that's time. All right, we're into our wheelies. Down, scoop through and kick. Scoop through, kick. Great. Very good for shoulder mobility and a good little, like I said, ab tester as well. 10 down. Good job. This one's a head down, get it done. And time. Getting back up. So you notice today's session is lots about getting low, getting high. And our ability to do that whilst at intensity, but also with a ball. So something different for you to try when you're at home during this COVID-19 season. Oh, not bad, that one. All right, our driving up, clearing, drop step, receiver pass. Driving up, drop set, receiver pass. In the next one, I'll introduce a ball and show you how you can throw it to yourself. Pushing off my outside leg. Oh, that was a bit of a cruisy drive into the ball by me before. Last one. Beautiful. Getting a renge, calming our breath, straight into it. Nice. Again, what I love about the juggling, and I've probably said it 1,000 times, is I love it how on any given day, you never know how it's gonna go. And you just gotta adapt, which is probably one of the biggest things everyone is experiencing right now with COVID. 2, 1, beautiful. And we're on the other side. Drive for the ball, don't receive it, clear and drop step. Drive into the ball, don't receive it. Now, what I kind of said in the warm-up is, notice how when I'm driving up, I'm not turning my back on the ball. I'm still can see down court and see everything that's going on. 5 seconds. This time I'm pushing off my right foot. And last set of juggling, I'm going big, I'm going with my lefty. 30 seconds. Great job, everybody. Oh. Awesome work, that's round 1. I hear my little buzzer. Great job, lefty. Coming out from nowhere. Time. Great work. All right, round number 2. For the drops, for the clear and drop step, I'm going to introduce a ball. Again, you can make the juggling harder by going on one leg. The wheelies you can make harder by speeding up. I think that's enough for round 2. So let's get started. We've got our squats, 90 degrees. I'm actually going to reset my timer. If I'll start there by law, here we go, squat. Great job. Getting low, remembering to hinge at our hips first before our squat. Throw myself off there. So ensure our knees aren't going forward in our squat, they go back. Great. And explode up out of that squat. One more. Beautiful. Find your trusty tennis balls. Here we go. Single leg. Remember to have a slight bend in that single leg so we're not loading the knee. Take your time. By now you may have sorted out a little reset pattern for yourself. Now, great. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So don't forget to practice that. Right, grab Gilly. We're going the other direction now. Might move my cones back slightly. Figure of 8, smother. Figure of 8, smother. Figure of 8, bit of backspin on the ball, getting 2 hands on it as quick as we can. Not only the goalers can use this, everybody can. If you're going for a loose ball and you don't have someone to, that's time. Pass it to you, smother it into the ground as fast as you can. Lefty. Breath is an awesome way to do your resets. In fact, oh, just about had it. And time. All right, we're into our wheelies. Get a good prone position, adjust your hands, kick through and touch. If you're wanting more intensity, you can speed it up. Great job. Whilst maintaining the good balance. Getting your hips all the way around, bum on the ground. Great job. 7 seconds, one more each side. Beautiful. Tennis balls. Quick transitions. Here we go. Also as a challenge, which I haven't done, is usually when I'm training, if I say I'm going to do something at the start of the session, whether fatigue kicks in or I'm struggling to execute it, I have to follow through. So an example of that is single leg. I feel like it's not really in my repertoire today, but I'm persevering, making it happen. Time. All right, our drop and clears, this time with the ball. So we're gonna run up, clear, and then receiving a ball and turning fully. We're gonna jog up, don't get the pass, drop, receive the ball. Drive in, clear out, drop step, catch. Drive up, clear out, drop step, turn fully, look down. One more. Look down. Good job, everybody. Grabbing our tennis balls. If you're doing single leg today like me, good job. If you're perfecting your double foot, that's awesome as well. Even to get a bit of consistency, if you decide you're going to do 3 lots of 10 in your 30 seconds, or 3 lots of 5, so you do 5, quick rest, reset, 5 again. Beautiful. All right, other side. adjust our cones. We don't want any osh hazards happening. We drive up, we don't receive, clear out, chop step, catch, turn fully. Drive up, clear out, drop step, turn fully. Also, probably a minor detail, is when we catch the ball up high, don't bring it all the way down low, keep it to where you've caught it. Drop step, high so you can pass off. 2 to get, clearing out. Great, 1 more, driving forward, clearing across, drop step. Beautiful. Tennis balls. Here we go, lefty. So I'm gonna go 5, 5, 5 this one. Great. Catch, reset. Beautiful, catch, reset. Oh, quickly get back in. Oh. Take my breath. Nice, that's better. Amazing how a little reset helps to just center yourself so you can get back into it. Right guys, that was the end of round 2. Awesome work today. We're gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna come back for a lot of challenge. So in the meantime, you need to go away, grab a pen and paper, and come back because we're gonna need to write down how many reps you did because we're gonna retest this in a few more weeks. To give you a wee hint of what it's gonna be about is you're gonna need ghillie. Tennis balls can stay put for now. The first one we are gonna be exploring is back to our over the shoulder that we've done a few weeks ago. So we're gonna get stuck into them. Everyone would have done these before. This might be in there. We've got the trusty figure of 8. That's gonna be in there. We've got hook pull-ins. That's gonna be in there, so I hope you've been practicing them. And we're getting the old trusty, I'll go on the side for this, over the head. Missed it! Quick catch, over the head. Oh no, again. Set myself. Oh. 3rd time lucky, 4th time lucky. Oh. Reset myself. Oh, there we go. So those are the type of activities we're gonna be doing up next. So bust away, grab a pen and paper, grab your drink bottle, and don't forget to grab ghillie. Sweaty, which is not surprising, so I hope you are too. We're gonna get into our challenge part of the section today. Now, if you're like me, you probably had a quick break as you're running to fill up your drink bottle, because as you know, we're gonna be working for 30 seconds. We're gonna have 10 exercises. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go through all of them now. We'll work for 30 seconds, and then I'll explain the next one, and that will be our rest break. And we're going to go through as many times as we can, that activity, and then write our score down. So our first one, as you know, or you might know, is we're going to do, place one hand behind your back, so my left hand, and we're just doing as many as we can, up and down. Which seems easy, doesn't it? So we want to be getting the ball to go off the fingertips as fast as we can. All right, are we ready? First 30 seconds coming up, starting now. Left hand behind our back, up and down. So we're catching the ball, not batting it up, not batting it like volleyball, catching and releasing as fast as we can, whilst counting, obviously. If you want a bit of challenge, you can stand on one leg, so you're challenging that proprioception as well, which all your netball smart coaches will love. 7 seconds. Nearly cut you short. Nice, all right. So no surprises, we're gonna do that on our left hand. Most of us usually have a dominant hand that we like to pass the ball with or catch with or land on in terms of legs. So this type of skill work, especially at this time when you've got time to spend time on it, it's really important that we do as many as we can on our less favourable hand or leg, even if we do another whole set. So here we go, 30 seconds, right hand behind the back, and we're on. Even sometimes our ability to pass it or consistently pass it into a space on our less favourable hand, if you're anything like me, I usually tell all the players that I'm playing with that if it's coming off my left hand, it can go anywhere. So stay on your toes. Great job everybody, 10 seconds. Again, you can make it harder or take your ability to move away by standing on that single leg. You get a bit of a good burn in the arm. And time. All right, we're going to do wraps around the body for exercise number 3. A goodie but an easy. So if you're very familiar with this, again, we can make it harder by standing on the single leg, which is what we're going to do today. So here we go. 30 seconds of body wraps. In our second round, we can change feet. Play around with what is difficult for you in terms of where you place your leg, whether it's out the front, held up high, or it's behind. It shifts your point of balance, which is really quite interesting. And good to just know what feels good for you. Again, you could pick a number, do 5 in one position, 5 in the other. 2, 1, nice. Again, gets the arms, gets the arms. All right, everyone's done this one. I gave you a sneak peek of this prior to going on our break. We've got in between our legs. This is a Susan Pettit favourite, and if anyone is a gun at this, Kimberly Green, you should see how fast she does it. Here we go, 30 seconds. You can get a little sway on. I'm not sure that's legal. I'll have to check with the boss, Kimmy Green. Oh. 30 seconds is a long time. And break. Woo. They even got me in my quads then. We must have been from the squat and 90-degree turn from before. All right, so now we've got a simple little throw up in front. We're gonna clap as quick as we can behind our back, and then our last clap in front, and then regather the ball. Now, if you're like me in a very small space or inside, our ability to throw the ball high to give us lots of time is limited. So we're gonna have to be super snappy. Here we go. Reset. Nice job, everybody. Takes a bit of concentration. My hands feel tender from clapping so hard. Time. Woo. My hands feel red. That's a goodie. All right, we're gonna do body wraps again, but this time we're gonna pick a single leg. We're gonna wrap it around our top leg, bend forward, wrap it around our single leg. Remembering the tip from the other day, if you're falling offside and you need to balance, use the ball to keep you on balance, all right? Here we go for 30 seconds. Off you go. With the front leg wrap, make sure we're getting our bodies upright. So we're seeing the transition from horizontal to vertical. Now, if this is not getting you in your glute, I'd be very surprised. Glutes are our powerhouses, great for proprioception. Balance, balance. 1. Oh, that was a goodie. And you might feel a bit of a burn in your calf. That's a-okay as well. It's good to know it's working. All right, we've got our, oh, this is a goodie. Place the ball between your ankles. And at this, we're gonna jump up and we're gonna pop the ball up and catch. Now, if it goes anywhere, treat it like an anywhere, chase it down as fast as you can, or practice our smother. It may or may not look a little bit like this. Replace. Now, I'm placing the ball right in between these bony bits, or it can be slightly off the ground in between your legs, which is harder. I'm not sure, everyone will be different. Maybe a challenge is how high can you pop it? Can you get it up to eye level? I'm not sure if that's in my repertoire today. Great job, everybody. The legs are definitely getting a workout. Oh, that was a high one. Beautiful, hand time. That was a goodie, walk it off. All right, the one that was frustrating me before the break. Throwing over our head, catching in behind. All right, I think where I was going wrong is my body weight was leaning forward, so the ball was actually hitting and ricocheting. Hopefully that will remedy it. 30 seconds, here we go. Or I should say, a better start. Still a bit wonky. Now, I'm using my favorite trusty righty hand at the moment. I'm gonna bring him around to lefty-loosey. That's better. Oh, and again, chase it when it goes haywire. Much better from me. How did you get on? All right, and again, what I love these ones, over the shoulder, here we go. Popping it up, so it scoots over that shoulder. Oh, that was, just made it up over the horizon. Beautiful, ladies. Gents, rip it in. Time, all right, and we've got our last one. Wrap on the up leg, wrap on the stationary leg. Here we go. And I'm doing the same leg, so I'm gonna quickly switch. Remember, bringing our body upright. The movement also kind of throws you off balance a bit. So we need to use the ball to use us. I just did a body wrap then. You can add in an extra one if you like. Body wrap, leg wrap. 15 seconds. Balance, steady, bend. Simple bend of the leg sometimes can just regain your balance just like that. And time. Beautiful, everybody. Wicked challenges. Now, I forgot to mention after each exercise to write down your reps. If you did, fantastic. If you didn't, A-okay. Let's just go one more round. But I'll let you to do that in your own time. Thanks so much for joining me today.